Alright. Welcome back to Shenanigans 3, 2, 1. Pretty much done with the gardening. Over here, gonna have to get probably a sander and sand all this wood down that's rotting around the garage. Jay wanted me to try to spray paint it. I did, and it looks like crap. One thing I wanted to get to today was spray painting. I know it'll work better on the metal light post, but maybe I can do it after I make this little video. Another thing I didn't do yet is take the garden hose. I want to spray down the gutters, the roof, the siding. Of course, the windows are horrible, but I'll have to get out my windshield scraper, window scraper. So I usually soak that and then get all the dirt out, and I spray it, streak it, water it back down. That'll take a couple hours. I go back to work. I literally have to get up at 3:30 in the morning for a 4-day trip. Hopefully I can get home, so I'm not gone for 5 days because I only have 2 days off for the rest of the month until the 28th. But for the most part, gardening is done. It's been almost a week, 5.5 days in the work. So all around the border, I had a basket there with some artificial flowers, and I cut back this, tell me what kind of flower that is. I have no idea, but it almost looked like a bush, but pulled most of it down and put in snapdragon. Those in marigold really help with the pollination. Marigold better for keeping, hello lizard, the insects out. But I don't like to use pesticides or anything like that in the garden. And again, as you can see, the snapdragon, this one is already starting to bloom. Now, the front of the house is facing south, and that's where we get the most sun. I'll probably fill those turquoise planters. You'll see them before. That's the after. I did a distressed wood, but I'm going to get some artificial flowers, probably some more of those hanging ones, and get those probably to hang down all the way to the garden on the ground. Maybe even some of the fake ivy while I wait for the real ivy to come in. But here we go. Here's a garden. I got to get another border in the back that you'll see. Again, we've got some beets over here, obviously with the purple. I like my beets, so I planted, I think, 6 of them. Mixed green summer lettuce, 2 strawberry, little strawberry patch in the back. Again, it's just me and Jay. We don't need a lot, and the strawberries multiply like rabbits. This little fox back here, kind of cute, lights up. And Kelly, my good buddy out here in St. George, dropped a bunch of goodies. She must not have thought I was home. I was in the back gardening, didn't hear her come, but she got me these cute little mushrooms. Isn't that darling? She got me some more gnome stuff for the gnome and fairies. My fake gold. Leprechauns, gnomes, fairies, whatever. So that is a purple bell pepper. In the back we got some cucumbers. They're pickling cucumbers, so they're little snack size ones. I like to make my own pickles. Broccoli, that's a new one for me. I'm trying out this year. Over here we got some squash. What does that say? Summer surprise mix. Got the garlic up in the back. Some zucchini right there, the green zucchini. Spaghetti squash, my favorite. That really, like when that takes off, it'll take over the whole garden, so I only got one. And again, the little gnome town, I just got these rocks from Lowe's. And I did a stone gray spray paint and spray painted them. Now these little cracks in the rock, I want to take the blue glass. It's just really time consuming to get it in those little cracks. But inevitably, I'm either going to paint in between those cracks so it looks like water flowing. Still haven't figured out how I'm going to do a waterfall, but I'd like it to come down. Again, this is the little fairy gnome garden, more or less for the kids next door. This guy is supposed to be peeing on a tree. The kids were playing in it. So, here we go. Some little mushrooms. Got The angry wife is supposed to be standing over the drunk husband with a bottle of wine. It's almost like playing with a dollhouse again. I'm really enjoying it. Say it's for the kids, but I'm a big kid, so. The cutest thing, I gotta tell you this story. So over here I got some dill. You see my little sign? It says dill. And then ing. Maiden last name, that'll change very soon. Some chives in the back. Mint. Little swimming pool. I just took a little plastic bottom of a planter from the dollar store and filled it with light blue and dark blue glass so it looks like it's water. And then I got this little frog in a canoe. These are stakes. I thought that was cute, but that'll be good when the plants start growing and they need that base. Oh, I do have a couple poles. Lavender. Who doesn't love lavender? Lemon balm. Curly parsley. Basil. Time won't give me time. Dude pooping. P.U. Rosemary. Monster squirrel, as Creed, the neighbor, says. Which I gotta tell you that story. Some sage. And another fake gold. That is the front where it gets the most sun. But new neighbors moved in about 2 months ago. I got a 5-year-old named Creed and a little girl named Jade. She's 2. Sweetest kids. But Creed has taken a very special liking to me. And sees me outside. He's like, "Hi, neighbor." And then I guess he didn't know how to say Shannon. By the way, these are rose bushes. I'll go by real quick. I got pink, yellow, peach, red, I think another pink, peach, and yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But yeah, he sees me out in the garden. "Hi, neighbor. Do you want some help?" I'm like, "Sure, you can hang out." The parents are like, "Leave her alone. She's busy." I'm like, No, it's fine. Ended up spending about 3.5 hours. Again, my rocks I painted years ago. Just comes over, and then little sister sneaks out of the house in the backyard. She shows up, so I run back and tell Mom, who's sanding and painting her kitchen cabinets, "You know the kids are more than welcome to hang out with me." I think Jay made that in school, or his son did. I put water out for the lizards. But I'm just going to walk through and tell the story. Cut down this bush. It blooms like these really pretty fuchsia colored flowers. Got my potatoes there in that bag. We're going to try out the bags. I've never used them. And then I got Walla Walla onions on top. A lot of these, if they have signs on them. A bunch of garlic in there. Well, anyway, he comes over and he's hanging out with me. And he's like, "Hey, can I tell you something?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "You're my favorite neighbor. And I liked our other neighbors, but you're my favorite." He's like, "Will you be upset if I call you Grandmom?" Oh my gosh, I just like bear hugged him. And I'm like, "No, of course. You know, my grandkids aren't here. And I love being a grandmom. Of course, I would love that." Every sentence started and ended with, "Hey, Grandma, look. Grandma, do you want me to dig this? Grandma? Grandma, can I use the shovel? Grandma? Grandma?" So I don't know how his parents are going to take to that, but I absolutely adore it. So yeah, I just inherited a 2-year-old granddaughter named Jade, and Creed is 5. So, you know, I'm not home much, but when I am, I want to do some little like hungry hippo games and just give Mom and Dad a break. They seem really cool. They have this big trailer. We're talking about camping, going to Mesquite. But yeah, got some fun neighbors, and I think Jay and I might even start being social. All right, this is horrible. I have no idea what I planted in there. I'm thinking it's a pepper. I think that's jalapeno here. And I had tags in them, but I don't know if the kids pulled them out. And now I have no clue. We know that's eggplant because of the purple. So I am going to have to create some labels. And then Jay doesn't like tomatoes. I love some tomatoes. I would probably want to get the, what's that real fancy Italian, starts with an M, those tomatoes. Maserati, tomatoes, whatever. But, yeah, I gotta create labels for this. I thought I was done, I guess I'm not. So we got eggplant, I think that's jalapeno. Damn, that sucks. Over here we've got, I'm assuming onions. I know there's some Walla Walla. Oh, we got red onions in here too. And those little stalks are the Walla Walla. I've got to throw all those away. All those nursery plants. So I moved the basket over there in the corner. That was in the front. And then this is the before, the planters, as you can see, the turquoise ones down there. And I think I'm going to get, again, some, these are all artificial, obviously. But I'm going to get some more fillers for them at the dollar store or Temu. And I'm going to fill these, get some of the foam on the bottom so they stand up and out more. And probably drop a good $30 on these fake flowers and put those out along the wall. I might even, I'll leave the turquoise ones there. Now, what did I do today? Listen to the birds already out. When I come back home next week, I've got to hang out my bird feeders, my hummingbird nests especially. Hello, Robin. Beautiful. It's already spring. I definitely need a new phone case. I'm talking to myself. But yeah, these hooks. I want to put the hummingbird feeders up there. My goodness. But I got to figure out, because I got this really cool wind chime for Jay too. And I just kind of want to hang them around the border of the awning. I got to take the hose out and spray down all these cobwebs, like I said, get the gutters out. I want to put his fancy planter, the ones that spin and kind of psychedelic, some bird's nests. He's like, babe, I did the porch last week. The birds are already out. And he didn't scrape up the worms. So I kind of started to a little bit. They're hard to get off the ceramic tile. They stick. But, yeah, it really isn't that hard, sweetheart. So I'll come back out here and probably, OCD, get on my hands and knees and get some bleach and just disinfect the whole area. The hummingbird nest is still up there from last year. Let's see if I can zoom in on that. On top of that light bulb. So we had a bunch of babies and hummingbirds all over. Oh, that light still works, but I definitely need to clean the light fixture. Definitely these bulbs are getting dusty. That cheap dollar store hummingbird feeder is gone. Saw some really cute ones at Star Nursery. They were like 20 bucks each, but love me some hummingbirds. So the idea is to get all of these with better wind chimes. So we could start barbecuing out here in the summer. He said he hosed these down. I believe him, but we need the Shannon job. That kickboxing thing's got to go. It just, never once, 8 years with this man, never seen him kickbox, not once. We got to clean out that bin that just had some hummingbird nectar and stuff from last year. Alright, this is what I did today. This is dying, but this is Creed's special plant. He wants to fix it. So, got the transplanted flowers I had in the front. Don't know if they're going to hold up, but I'm really looking forward to these. There should be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's 5 of them. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. And that one buried. I just jade really buried that one. But they're, I want to say irises, but they get real tall, like the snapdragon size. So that's going to be the flower garden, and they're supposed to be like climbing, so I'm assuming they said about 3 feet, so it should come up the wall. And that's what we did today. And look at Creed, built me a little fence with the bricks, bless his heart. You can see I donated some extra buckets and stuff I'm not using to my neighbor. She's got a little oasis back there. I really want to put a shed back there in the corner, put all the garden supplies in. And Jay's like, nope, we're getting the backyard done. I don't want it ruining the grass when the new grass is in. I get it. And he's going to be home any minute, or I pull out the hose. He'll probably yell at me. wasting water. But yeah, it is what it is. I guess I should make some plants. Speak of the devil, I think he's home. Damn it. He's going to want to go for a hike and my back is already hurting. And I'm covered in dirt. I need a shower.